We needed permission to call 911. Seriously. Junior year, our high school decided to ban students from calling emergency services without administrative approval. It all started when a freshman had a seizure, and another student dialed 911. The ambulance came, the parents couldn't pay, and the school got stuck with a $5,000 bill. So our genius principal announced a new rule during morning assembly. Any student who called 911 without going through the nurse first would be suspended. No exceptions. At first, it just sounded stupid, until 3 months later, when it nearly killed my best friend. Olivia collapsed during cross-country practice. She has type 1 diabetes, and her blood sugar dropped dangerously low. Our coach was too far to notice, and I panicked. I reached for my phone, then remembered the rule. Instead, I sprinted across campus to the nurse's office. It was locked. The secretary said the nurse was in a meeting. I said it was an emergency. She handed me a form to fill out. I could barely write. My hands were shaking while I scribbled Olivia's symptoms. It took 20 minutes to locate the nurse. By then, Olivia's lips were blue, and she wasn't responding to her name. The nurse checked her sugar and freaked. She called the principal for ambulance approval, except he wasn't there. He was at a district meeting across town. She tried number after number while Olivia kept getting worse. I lost it. I pulled out my phone and called 911. The ambulance arrived minutes later. Paramedics said if we'd waited any longer, Olivia could have had permanent brain damage. She spent 3 days in the ICU. Next morning, I was called to the office. The principal handed me a suspension notice. 3 days. I tried to explain. He didn't care. Rules are rules, he said. That afternoon, Olivia's dad showed up. He's a lawyer and furious. Spent the night reading up on state laws, duty of care, negligence. He told the principal if the suspension went forward, he'd sue not just the school, but every administrator personally. Then the local news picked up the story. Suddenly, it was everywhere. How a school rule almost cost a student her life. Parents flooded the district with calls. The school board called an emergency meeting. The principal tried defending the policy, citing budgets and liabilities. Olivia's dad stood up and played the 911 recording. You could hear me choking up as I begged for help, trying to describe her symptoms. The room went dead silent. Next day, the superintendent suspended the principal and scrapped the policy. Then came the investigation. Turned out the principal had been cutting corners all over. Fire alarms, security cameras, all to stay under budget. Olivia came back 2 weeks later and hugged me in front of everyone. Her dad filed the lawsuit anyway, not for money, but to force changes. The settlement now requires every school in the district to train staff in emergency care and have clear protocols for 911 calls.